Greetings everyone, it is I, Kikoskia, welcoming you to a stream. The pre-stream to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable and get ready for Stellaris and the Joon'Ven Formation. Now, with 100% Federation, because there's a Federation, and we're a part of it. Welcome back to the place where the Prakiki try to murder everyone, and we happen to be yeah, we're part of that, everyone. It had to be the Prakiki, didn't it? More rocks in space. I mean, you're not wrong. There's gonna be a 100% chance of floating sentient rocks in space. In fact, we found more rocks in space, and we made them our Stellarium. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all well today. I mean, there may end up being a war with the Prakiki at some point. Let's be honest, the lizards are the true stars of the day. They might be. However, it may also be the case that we have a couple of things to deal with. Playing your first Necroid game? Hey! I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy yourself. Look at all the multiplayer games that have gone on, and the Microsoft game, where I definitely didn't found the Imperium. I totally founded the Imperium at the end. Also, the Fellowship of Slee. I'm a big fan of the Fellowship of Slee, by the way. Fellowship of Slee, fine people. Very fine. But we're not going to be playing as them, or Microsoft, or the Road Technocracy, or the Drarak Collective, or the Blattered Swarm, or the Vizreki Battle Thralls, and anything else that I've made. We're going to be playing as the Joon'Ven Formation. It's 2270. And I'm a bit worried. I mean, we've got a lot of planets. I mean, we have a lot of planets. Also, the Federation is losing XP right now. Oh, wow, the Federation is losing XP. Woo, that's a lot of XP loss. But we'll be alright. So, this is the galaxy as it stands. The galaxy as it stands, right now. We have a number of things that are going on. Well, for starters, we have the galactic community. That's not the galactic community. The galactic community, where we're second. We are joint second, or joint third rather, with the 001 Animus. Only the combined Yatsen worlds are bigger than us. By the way, we're in a federation with them, so, yeah, that's pretty good. The Federation, the coalition of sovereign nations. Joon'Ven Formation there, the combined Yatsen worlds, the Beltros regime, and the Shapa Republic. What size galaxy did you select? I'm pretty sure this is a medium one. Hello, TC Hatchet. How goes it? I hope you're well. Game's utterly eager for you to turn on the artifact. We don't know why we would, but we could. I mean, yeah, Javorian Parks. Hello, Sabrok. How goes it? I mean, I'm not going to be turning on that. Hey, Sonia. How goes it? There's an angry Prakiki there. Should we say hi to the Prakiki? I think we should. We want nothing to do with your foul kind, Coprolite. Why have you contacted the Prakiki? Teehee. You can only manage tiny galaxies. Well, play however you wish to play. Hey Cav, how goes it? Play however you wish to play, get your enjoyment how you can. Right, this is a hot mess of a planet. Oh boy, this planet is an absolute mess. That's getting us unity though. We're getting a lot of unity. There's a lot of unity being generated here. Not a lot of anything else though. We have 54 pops here. And the Prakiki actually have a Canadian accent and a deep voice. Nope, they have a little high-pitched voice. Did you hear them? You hear them when you speak to them? That's not a deep voice. Also, they are suspicious of us. You know, terrible relations. Minus 2030. Just, you know, as you do. Minus 2030. So, we're about to go and fight a tree, if memory serves, with our pathetically small 4K fleet. Like, we have a 4K fleet, we have this fleet, we need a lot more fleet power in 30 years, otherwise this is going to be a problem. This is already a problem. To them, that's the issue. Yeah, that's true. We do have our Scholarium. They apparently don't like us very much. Well, you will like us. You will hopefully like us. You probably won't like us at some point. We have a ton of worlds. Like a literal ton of worlds. And we're starting to build gene clinics on them. Because we need gene clinics on them. Actually, while I think about it, this world probably needs a gene clinic. This world probably also needs a gene clinic. Although it has like a million jobs to fill in. This world could also do with a gene clinic. This world can't currently have a gene clinic. We'll work on that. This world's building one. That one's colonizing. This world, you know what it could do with? Probably a gene clinic. I mean, these consume consumer goods, but we can always, like, make a planet to get consumer goods. Gene clinic, city district for a gene clinic, and we'll get a city district. Don't need to clear that just yet. Oh yeah, and this... I have so many worlds. I'm only just starting to come to terms with how many worlds I have. I have an astronomical number of planets. I even have this planet that needs a person. Alright, we need a person. Ooh, that's a good person. So, we're already going with a name here, and the stream hasn't even started. Oh, actually, no, there aren't many more we can settle. There aren't many more we can settle. I mean, we're not going to settle them right now. We have a literal... Jack Smashstone. I love it. Perfect. Wait, that's from the Wildermyth one. Wrong pool, hang on. Unpick that, yeah. We need... That's the... Alright. Sure. Right, that's me. I am there. Me. Me and myself. Yep, I now exist also. We're going to have a massive consumer goods problem soon. Massive consumer goods problem. We're going to need to make some consumer goods. Or start buying consumer goods periodically. Oh, our economy is a mess, but at least we're generating 63 alloys every single thing. We also have 10 corvettes just sort of hanging around. Really what we need is another 5... No. 5 of them. Like that. So 2 more some cruisers and more of them. That's what we need. For another 4,747 alloys. Yay! We just need big fleets. Is the tree dead? No. We were going to kill the tree last time. See? Fleet is coming to kill the tree. And we're also going to hem in here so that they can't go in and, take this space. That's what we were going to do. Also, there's the dimensional horror there. We don't want to do anything with that. Also, these sapphire lurkers, not really keen on taking that space anyway. And we have you here that we're just leaving there, you know, just leaving that alone. Oh yeah, we were modifying our species, weren't we? We were modifying them. There's a tree, and there's a number of archaeological sites that I think we're archaeologing. Do we have an edict active that reduces goods consumed? Nope. We do not. We currently have a research one, and the veneration of saints and fortify the border, which really we don't need right now, actually. We probably don't need fortify the border. We can undo fortify the border. Recycling campaign? That costs 70 energy. We can't afford to spend 70 energy a month on a recycling campaign. We'd be better off just finding a way to get more consumer goods. That is prohibitively expensive. Good to see you. How goes the Empire? Slow. But then again, we're rock people. It's kind of what we do. It's kind of what we do. That's what we really want. We really want that one at some point. Mining subsidies would be amazing. But it's way too expensive. 140, but 50% miner and resource gatherer output for mining? Ooh. We would just be raining in rocks. Also, this ship here has a certain strange appearance to it. I'm sure we won't see that anywhere in the future. Well, yeah, it'll be fine. It might not be fine. It really might not be fine. Losses are irrelevant. Kill one Ixeldar drone, more will appear. Yeah, I might want to put you here. It's fine, totally fine. Ignore that everything's... I think I'm going to put you here. I just don't trust that you won't burst through and try to warn me. Then again, your fleet is inferior in strength. And you're once again bugging out. Inferior, equivalent, unavailable. Overwhelming makes sense. Pathetic. Inferior, equivalent. Yeah, you're equivalent. Your fleet power is inferior. That's fine, Cav. If you wanna have a nap, go have a nap. I'm not gonna stop you. You do what you gotta do. You do what you must do. Stop. So there's like you who are absolutely minuscule, and you're like, yeah, we're very busy with our no systems. I mean, in theory, they could expand this way. Maybe. We're actually nearly done with our general expansion. Like, we're not going to Sanctuary yet, because Sanctuary is, dangerous. Sanctuary is dangerous. There's kind of dangerous. There's also that Gaia world that they really like. Oh, it's been 2 years already. Glad to continue. Yeah. Thank you so very much. Why didn't that appear? Hang on. Why didn't that appear? Hang on. That was muted. That should now appear from now on. I don't know why that didn't appear or why it was muted, but it's now unmuted. Thank you so very much, Godspawn. That's so kind of you. 2 years with Prime Gaming. Don't know why it didn't appear. It was hidden. It's now no longer hidden. And I'm glad it's no longer hidden. So, plans going forward. I mean, we want to claim this system and all this here slowly, because there's quite a lot of good stuff here. Like, we could put a nice thing there and, like, choke point it. Oh, if we put a thing there and some trade, we could go 1, 2, 3. We could get all this beautiful trade. And ignore this giant black hole here with the giant dimensional horror of... I mean, look at that dimensional horror. You know, just a normal thing blasting out of a weird hole in space-time. Yeah, it's stuck. It tried to come out and it got stuck partway through. As you do. Hello there, not a rogue guy. How goes it? I hope you're well. But yeah, our allies here, doing pretty well. Okay, their fleets are not impressive right now, but I'm sure they'll recover their fleets in time. We have these people who are just expanding everywhere, although I think they've reached a limit on where they can go. I mean, we're not prepared to take on that thing for a while. Like, really a long while. Of course, beyond your understanding, but our instructions are not. Well, thanks. Also, these people, they are not friendly. We will not share our technology. I wasn't asking you to. Going to need a bunch of battleships for that thing? Nah, just about like 50k. Sorry, boss, I dropped all the alloys. No, old, why'd you drop all the alloys in a I need them. Is anyone friendly? Yes. These people are very friendly. See? Authoritarian, fanatic xenophile, they're friendly. Authoritarian, fanatic militarist, they're friendly. Very friendly. Less friendly. Wary of us. Suspicious. Cordial. See, they like us a lot. I know, but I'm showing off the individual people, Bindle. You get more information if I show it off like this. Get more information. We also get to see a look at their fleet power and everything else at a glance. And there's Clouth gifting 10 subs. Now the notifications are actually visible. Thank you so very much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Truly, that is absurdly kind. You are very kind. Thank you. Really, thank you. That's just so lovely of you. That is so lovely. Thank you. There's also these people who are cordial and very small. Like, very small. Actually, they have association status in our little federation. The Numerian Holy Empire. With their death cults. I'm not so sure I like them. No, death cult is fine. Like, no, wait, is it? No, death cults really aren't. But you are a spiritualist, and we approve of that. You're just a bit more spiritualist than we are. To an extreme. Also, there's probably something bad there if the Prakiki T wouldn't claim it. Also, these people were probably here at some point. And got pushed away by the Prakiki. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you were the ones that unleashed them. Actually, it probably wasn't you. It could have been you. Could have been you. Actually, they get necromancers as part of their thing. Yep, or death priests. Oh, they get death priests. It's the reanimators that get necromancers. Subtly different. Subtly different. We could absolutely get tons of trade goods there. We are, as far as traditions go, prosperity is the one we are completed last, and we're about to do, well, we're about to finish supremacy in 8 months, giving us another one of these, and I know which one we're going to take. I know which one we're going to take, and it's going to be a good one, and it's going to make us just generally a lot more powerful. But in reality, it's actually the weakest of the three. But we'll see how it all goes, won't we? We'll see how it all goes. Right now, we have 10 seconds before I press the play button, and we have to desperately work at getting like 5,000 alloys. Can we do it? Probably not. Will we try? Yeah, we'll give it a go. Let's go! So we're moving over to here.
Species modified.
We have completed the modifications to the Joon'Ven species. Why were 2 of you unmodified? Really? 2 of you are unmodified? Apply the template to the 2 who are unmodified.
Situation log updated.
It's gonna take 10 months. Why didn't you sign up to get genetically modified? Ugh. That's 10 months of my life I'm never getting back. It'll be alright though, it won't be alright. So you're... Okay, any science vessels doing nothing. You're doing nothing, that's because you're intentionally doing nothing. Also now, you know, we have automatic construction. It is a thing now. Like, I can tell them to automatically construct things like that. You're just gonna start building it. Automatically. Like, go, no, not that. Go build the thing. And you'll go, no, go, yeah, go build that. Have we colonized this yet? Nah, it's a bit small. We're not gonna colonize that right now. We've got enough planets at the moment.
Accretion complete.
Excellent. Go.
Research complete.
Excellent. Research is done, everyone. Standardized destroyer patterns. Establishing new standards for the modeling and construction of destroyers greatly improves the efficiency of the production pipeline. Ooh, okay. Coil guns is a thing. Destroyer armor hulls, corvette hulls, improved strike craft. Ah, numbers are grayed out. Okay, fair enough. Corvettes need more hull. Strike craft are good. They're good. But we should probably work on some of the lesser techs first. Like, it's 12 months, it's 100 extra points, we have a lot of corvettes, it's gonna be useful. Also, we can't find the tree. Ah! Hang on. You wish to remove... What? You wish to remove the Sharper Republic from the Federation? What? No? No? I'm not gonna let you do that. What? You kicked them out of the Federation. You kicked them out. It's not a huge issue, but it's a bit sad. Alright, fine. And now they're recalling my embassies. They're like, I'm mad now. See? They got mad. Look at the anger. They're really disloyal now. Kicked us. I didn't kick you from the Alliance. They kicked you from the Alliance. Ah, there are the Life Chi Protectors. Found them.
Up to enemy fleet.
Combat! We won. We won! Then survey the system. Then research that. Tree murder! I know, the best kind of... Yeah, go that way. Whoo! Not the weird way. They didn't pay attention to the voting record. No, they did not. Also, finish this. Ooh! The glove just tipped... What? A small token of thanks for the many Whoa! That's a lot of money! Whoa! Thank you so very much. Thank you. Whoa! I mean, if you're sure, that's really kind of you. Thank you very much for being kind. It's very nice of you. That's a lot of fish. That is a lot of fish and chips. It's a lot of... Thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you. But, thinking about the game, before I focus too much on that, that's really kind of you. The great game. As we continue to expand, other empires will inevitably challenge our claims as we would theirs. We are locked in a great game of resources and territory. It is nothing less than our duty to come out on top. Damage versus star bases plus 20%? What happened? A massive donation happened, unlocking another ascension perk. I mean, there's only one we can reasonably take right now. Transcendence. We stand on the threshold of awakening the true psionic might of our species. Our minds are ready, but we have heard whispers of a psychic realm beyond our own. Code breaking plus 2, encryption plus 2, base intel plus 10. All members of our species will unlock their full psionic potential. The Great Awakening. The Joon'Ven species has experienced what can only be described as a Great Awakening. For a time now, we have been aware of a great psionic potential inherent in our species, but such powers have only manifested themselves in a small minority. Until now. Almost overnight, Joon'Ven everywhere have unlocked their full psionic capacity. It is as if some sort of communal pool of Joon'Ven psychic energy finally reached a critical tipping point, collectively awakening the latent abilities of our brains. Telepathy has already replaced most verbal communication between Joon'Ven. This is only one small example of the innumerable changes our society is faced with. We are now tied together in a way few of us could have ever imagined. The veil has been lifted.
Mayhem! Yippee!
And that is Shadow Derpy there, with 4 months in a row, 10 months in total. Thank you so very much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. It truly is kind. It really is kind. Thank you very much indeed. Also, gotta upgrade you for 90. So, what has this done to our species? Well, it's now completely psychic. 10% from all research. 5% energy credits. Happiness plus 5%. We're just generally happier and generally work harder, so our research will improve, our energy generation is going to improve. But that's not all. It also has military applications too. I mean, this guy's not psychic, but the ones replacing them will be. And they're going to be pretty good. These ones aren't, but the next ones will. Our planet to modify... Oh, hang on. That's because... Let's apply this template to these two, because they're now psychic, that's why. Well, that's even more research time wasted, but you know, such is the way of things. People getting mad. Insidious Ophidians! We've detected swarms of creatures burrowing up beneath our colony of Zircon. They could emerge any day now. Our scientists theorize that surface operations may have awakened them in some form of subterranean slumber. Mobilize scientists and soldiers. We're gonna use one of them. This is probably gonna be rubbish, but you know. The Shroud. Like a muffled whisper in a dark room, the Shroud calls to us from within our minds. It is a primordial realm of pure psychic energy that came into being at the dawn of time. All creatures that have been gifted with sonic abilities tap into the Shroud in some way to draw power, even if only subconsciously. Since our transcendence, we have begun to see the Shroud with greater clarity. There are patterns where once even our strongest telepaths could only see formless mass of swirling energy. There are other things as well, spirits of a sort, that gaze back on us from the other side, sometimes with curiosity, sometimes with kindness, and sometimes with malice. We are still in the process of learning the extent of our new powers, but it may be possible for us to communicate with these spirits. It will require the combined efforts of our most powerful telepaths. We must explore the Shroud. 62 months to breach the Shroud. Worth it. Get going on that. What are we researching? Nah. We can wait.
Colony seeded.
After rigorous research, we now understand why the tree sap summon these creatures. The tree is able to produce a highly nutritious substance, which has machine-like abilities to repair organic tissue. The tree is a tree of life. If we harvested it, we could use it to expand the lifespan of our people. But there is one problem. The tree's healing power is limited in amount. We can only use it to improve a small group of people's life substantially, or increase everyone's situation by a small amount. I mean, we could save 25 influence is nothing. We could give everyone in our empire plus 5% happiness, or all of our leaders 15 more years. I mean, we already live an exceptionally long time. 15 years feels like not a lot, but it will add up. But 5% bonus happiness for everyone permanently means more resources. Yeah. Are lithoids even organic? I mean, that's why you have lithoid pop happiness plus 5%. That's why there's a separate tag for lithoid. You know what? Give it to the people. Give it to the people. Let's make the people happier. And let's deal with this problem, being that we have a shortage of that. Also, we are full on jobs, but you're about to make jobs, but you're also about to run out of that. We can afford one more of these, but that's going to make 11. It's not going to do... One of these planets... Ugh. Oh no, it's pretty good for minerals. One of these planets needs to give us a... You have no jobs. Build that. That should help stem the flow. Also upgrade that.
Ships upgraded.
Excellent. Ships have been upgraded. They are more powerful. Also... that was passed. Excellent. Next thing up, the Readied Shield. Which is... ship upkeep at more naval capacity? I mean, alright. I'll take it. I'll take it. Aha! Intelligence reports are coming in to June regarding the hitherto lifeless surface on ruinous core in the Grummium system. What our surveyors initially considered an uninhabited junk pile of a planet is in fact home to a species of rat-like sapients. Dubbed Kettlings, these creatures have been living hidden from our view in tunnels in the planet's enormous scrap piles. The complex composition and incredible density of these massive junk heaps must have hindered earlier penetration by our scanners. Whatever may have brought the Kettlings to the surface is thus far unknown. Though now we can observe them, we have noticed their technology is almost entirely based on repurposed junk from the planetary ruins they inhabit. Could the Kettlings be the last survivors of a lost interstellar civilization? Who made these ruins? Closer study may yield more information. Also, archaeological data. Sorry. The Sentinels did it. Something has gotten into the archaeologists. The excavation thus far has been impeded by freak accidents, injury and misfortune, and now even senior researchers with decades of field experience are blaming the Sentinels. Overcome with superstition and paranoia, they claim the statues move about when no one is watching, yet there is nothing to suggest their jointless limbs are even capable of motion. Matters spun further out of control when traces of biomatter, indicative of heavy bleeding, was found lodged within a series of tiny cuts on the terminal portions of a sentinel. Whether the Sentinels are just a convenient scapegoat, or there is a more sinister explanation, remains to be seen. Curious. Very curious. And a little concerning. I'm sure I'll be fine. Also, stuff's going on here. We could study them. We could study them. We should. You're doing that. Ooh, do I have a... I don't. I don't have a science ship nearby. You're assisting research. Go here. Study these. Do that. Study the Ketlings. I want to see what's going on. Also, we can activate our relic, folks. Just so you know, we can activate the relic. Also, more archaeological dig. Ah, this is the Sentinels. Archaeologist missing. Science officer Ghost Danny has gone missing. Uh-oh. He was last seen leaving the camp at sunset to find a tranquil spot to consider the Sentinels. In the days leading up to his disappearance, he raised concerns about the safety at camp following a growing number of accidents, and we fear that he may have abandoned his post in protest. Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate. This means that there's nobody on this right now. And we don't have a spare scientist. We're gonna have to make a new scientist. You'll do. Right, new name. We have a new scientist, everyone. Did I waste influence or unity? Probably. Do we have we do have a spare? Do we? Too bad. Low on my list. Too bad. We now have another one. Ah, we did. It's alright. We got a new guy. Fresh blood. Someone will eventually die. I could just build a new science ship. Have them assist research somewhere else. Still need to name this person, so we still need someone to roll. Thank you. There we go. You can carry on the dig. And meanwhile, we will get another science ship.
Research complete.
Hey, guess what? We can activate the relic. Just so you know. Quantum field manipulation. Quantum superposition of energy coils simultaneously drained and charged. How much... We are generating a lot of exotic gases. We want exotic material labs. As we explore the galaxy, we continually encountered new materials and substances that are unfamiliar to us. Cataloging and analysing these discoveries will require new facilities. You're almost not late. Indeed. We're going to get that. We're absolutely going to get that. Also, are we doing the shroud? We are not doing the shroud. Ah, because we're doing species modification, that's why.
Accretion complete.
We're doing species modification. That would explain it. So, you're assisting research. And we now have here another science vessel. You can be in that. And you can assist research here. Why not? You're going to invite the Canvasam Coalition. Sure. Me to confirm it to do the dig? He is doing the dig. He's doing the dig. Like, excavating archaeological site. It is happening. It is happening. So, yeah, we'll vote to say yes.
System.
Apparently they can join, but the Sharper can't. Alright, fine. Look at the XP we're losing. Like...
Innovation rollout.
Corvette hulls. Advances in building techniques will allow the construction of sturdier and more durable corvettes. Weather control systems are tempting. Torpedoes are also tempting. Yeah, but everything's tempting is the problem. But this is more housing. We don't have a problem with housing right now, though. You know what? Let's go with space torpedoes. These torpedoes are essentially very large, slow-moving missiles. They're equipped with more powerful warheads and shield modulators that let them slip unmolested through energy screens. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now we're doing that. We can always do coil guns as the thing. Colonists on Zircon are reporting that some homes are now infested with serpents, and many structures are experiencing power failures. We should see if there's a connection. We should observe these curious creatures. Oh, guess what? Another thing that requires science. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. So many things we're doing require science. Wait. Research that. Cancel researching that. Do this, then that. Then we'll be alright. Also, we gained... Oh wait, that's the thing there. You're researching the debris. And you're gonna claim this so that they can't do anything sneaky like jump through.
Gravel recovered.
Amoeba breeding program, regenerative hull tissue and society research. Well, to get things done slightly faster. Survey that, please.
Special project complete.
The serpents are being drawn to sources of electrical energy, possibly seeking nourishment or pleasure. If we can alter our energy source, perhaps they'll find it distasteful or painful. Yeah, so less energy being generated by that planet for a while, and I mean a while, it's going to be years. It's going to be years on that planet. Okay, you're merging. That's good. This fleet is getting stronger. Speaking of which, let's make it stronger still. We are losing a Federation level. Well, that's not my fault, is it? That's not my fault. You keep inviting people. You keep inviting people and we keep losing Federation levels. What's years to a rock? I mean, eventually they crumble.
Rocket new tech.
Eventually they crumble. As we explore the galaxy, we continually encounter new materials. We have the exotic materials labs. Ooh, there's a lot of good tech here. There's subspace sensors, there's shields, there's disruptors, there's multi-dimensional analysis just for 10% research station output. We're up to 714 now on research. Then we have these two. Nah. Shields are good. These new shields generators represent the next generation of energy screens, replacing the older deflector technology. They offer significantly better protection. Also, it means that we'll have to upgrade all of our systems. But shields are good. We probably need them eventually to get stronger, to deal with that when that appears. Also, you're just, like, examining that.
Rollout.
Selective defoliants. Do cataloging, gene sequencing, and computer remodeling. Okay, 3. More starbase capacity. Hostile, that's really bad. I'm gonna go with this because we have a lot of blockers. Also, we should now breach the shroud. We should absolutely breach the shroud now. Who's going over there? Someone's going over there. Was someone going over there? Okay, I don't know if someone's going over there, so you're gonna go over there. Wisely, you're avoiding that. Very wisely. 500 to upgrade, sure. Go over there, upgrade. Sinister sibilants. Just as we have observed the invading serpents of Zircon, they are watching us. They have found ways to infiltrate and randomly operate our vehicles, computers, and mining equipment. We know that the Ophidians have a simple language. For the sake of diplomacy, our scientists now refer to them as Ophids. They refer to themselves as the Hiss. But we often mispronounce that name, which infuriates them and leads to more biting. Yeah, we don't want more biting. We could also mobilize the incinerators. Let's just let them feed on our power sources and activate the universal translator. Yeah, we don't want our pops to get unhappy. Unhappy pops are bad pops. We don't want unhappy pops. We don't want them unhappy. We really don't want them unhappy. Okay, you're apparently just there. Seems like an extra one of these was made. Well, you know what? If it's an extra one, merge with them, please. Ah yes, you are now colonizing there. How are our worlds doing? Pretty well. How are our... Yep, that's not going very well at all. That's really not going very well. You have jobs. You're not filling them. We can buy more of these if we need to. No, we are trying to understand them. We are trying to diplomatize and not use incinerators. Maybe they have their own goals. They don't seem violent. Come, Joon'Ven, drink from the new mystic well of wealth and thirst no more. Well, what do you have? By the guiding hand of Numa, we have come across these ancient artifacts. You want to sell us things? Nah.
Establishing lithosphere.
Yeah, but why burn them if we can, you know, just talk to them? Also, Zircon here is in a frontier sector. We need to, Oh no, Zircon isn't. This one is. Hang on. Plus, they're animals. They don't really have any demands. No, they're intelligent. They can talk. A routine ecological study on our colony of Zerbite has stumbled upon a strange fungal life form. The science team reports that the surface of the mycelium is shimmering and colourful, but what is most intriguing is the fact that separate clusters were seemingly communicating with one another whenever something occurred within a wide radius. Furthermore, the biology and organisms appear to be clearly alien to the ecosystem of the colony. Puzzled, the local science team has requested specialized support, as we might be dealing with a sentient species. I mean, we could just kill them. That costs that gives us 1,000 food. I mean, we have literally no use for food. Mycelium. Ah, mycelium. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I don't want to kill them. I don't have a need for food. I don't really have a need for that right now either. Let's take a closer look. Which is not something we have to do something with. Yay! You could sell the food. I have more than enough stuff to sell. Like 8k alloy, like 8k minerals. Yeah, I don't have much need for influence right now. I'm getting +5. Like, I really don't need influence. Okay, somebody else is apparently building this. Stop. After a recent visit to the Winds of Fortune to Topaz, it has been noticed that a number of resources are missing from the Central Reserve. It is suspected the Winds of Fortune somehow made off with them. My precious! Minus 200 energy. Boo! Okay, is somebody else building it too? Stop! Let me build it right here. It makes a lot more sense if I build it. There we go. That's the downside of automatic thingy now. The readied shield. The universe is a dangerous place, and all members of the galactic community should be ready to defend their worlds whether it be against pirates, space creatures, or the unknown. Yeah, I'm for that. Seems pretty sensible. Seems pretty good. This is going to be a problem for... We have concerning reports coming from Zerbite. Upon further examination, it seems the alien fungus is found as emanating a signal towards a location in the galaxy that we are unable to pinpoint so far. Telemetry and security analysis indicate that it is completely possible for the mycelium to be some kind of advanced spying organism. However, it is worth noting that this organism is old. There is a fair chance that whoever engineered these spy mushrooms is not around anymore, but if they are, it might be best not to poke the sleeping predator. Now, we need to know more. Tell me more. Give me society research that helps me get closer to reaching the shroud. Also, research space torpedoes. Hey, Sloth. These torpedoes are very large and slow-moving missiles. Ooh, secret project for corvette hulls. However, there's also advanced mineral purification. We'll get that later. This is a lovely project. The latest generation of corvette hulls have optimized structural integrity fields and improved bulkheads. Yes, please, more shields, or rather, protection rather, for our corvettes, because we have a lot of corvettes. I kinda need that. Oh, it's the Serpents again, everyone. We're getting lots of events. The Serpents on Zircon have converted some of our mining equipment into transports for travelling between their subterranean world and our surface world. They have damaged our ecology significantly. Though the Hiss are unleashing chaos, scientists suspect this might be a diversion. The Ophidians haven't taken all of our mining equipment yet, so they may want to take some of our machines offline for repairs. Yeah, take the remaining mining equipment offline. It's bad for our mining, but you know, we're not really doing much mining, so it's alright. We're not doing much of anything right now. We're just kind of chilling out. Also, we finished that. Oh, please. Oh, someone else is gonna... Oh, hang on. Careful analysis of the mycelium and the signals showed it was likely part of a network of similar organisms, possibly spanning across the galaxy as a whole and maybe beyond. While we do not know much, we discovered this part of a network. This mycelium is also receiving signals. We cannot be certain, but considering several factors, including the volume of data, we believe that someone is actively using this network and collecting information from it. We're already working on a counterintelligence plan of disinformation, and security measures are being updated empire-wide to account for this form of spycraft. Encryption +1. Pretty cool. Not gonna say no to more of that. Also claim this system. Hey Ziggy Zav, how goes it? You're nearly there. You need to upgrade for 200. Do it. Hang on. You want to declare war on the Zrakan United Worlds. They are... where? There. They have no allies. You're probably going to declare war anyway. You're miles away from me. They have no way to reach me reasonably. I mean, realistically, I'm not even going to be needed in this war. Go for it. Go for it. We have declared war. Now, let's make sure that my fleets are not set to follow. I don't want them following me. It's not. Like, it's really not. Like, we have wormholes, and they lead to here, and there. We can literally just plonk our fleets there, and they're not going to do anything to us. So, hopefully, what will not happen is that they won't decide to just, like, plonk all their fleets where we are, because I'm not leading this war. You guys fight amongst yourselves. What are you even trying to achieve? I don't know. What I do know is I'm not fighting them. I'm sorry, you want me involved in this? A compositional analysis of the Sentinels has revealed that they are made from an unknown hybrid metal ceramic composite. Such a material could not have been forged by a prehistoric society, yet preliminary readings suggest they predate all known civilizations on Agate. Unfortunately, the scanners cannot yet pierce the Sentinel's metal coating. Curious. Very curious. There's something going on here. Also, we're going to build a starbase here. So that we can claim... Oh! I would love to extend my deal, but I don't have 4,000 energy on me right now. Hang on! Let me raid the kitty. Oh wait, I have 4,000 energy right now. Excellent. Also, we could upgrade all of these when we run out of jobs. We'll do that. We don't need to right now. We don't have a problem with jobs. It's the one thing we don't have a problem with is jobs. Okay, you're there researching. Look at your credit silos, Joon'Ven. Full to bursting. Please let us lighten them. Let us assist. Well, what can you offer me? We have good workers for you. Good litters, draggers, pullers, cleaners, healthy, clever. Give us 2,000 alloys and we shall send 3 racket pups to one of your planets. What? Criminal records? Maybe we lost the papers. No, we don't want them. We're psychic already.
Ships upgraded.
Also, archaeology. Ghost Danny's belongings, including his mind gazer, a device used to isolate the mind from outside interferences, has been found on a ledge overlooking the Sentinels. Sticks forming a half-finished outline around one of the statues suggest he may have diverted from his exercise to mark its position. His flashlight and scanner were discovered crushed under a shattered piece of Sentinel's wing. The scanner has been modified in a peculiar manner. Perhaps it could help us pierce the Sentinel's protective lair. If we wish to find Ghost Danny alive, we must divert extra resources to the search, as his chances for survival in the wilderness diminish drastically every day. We could pay... Oh no! We could divert some archaeologists, or we could just let him die. I mean, let us divert some archaeologists to the search. -4 clues is fine, we'll just divert some archaeologists. The Serpents on Zircon are now using mining equipment to travel freely between their subterranean nests in our surface world. Has our technology empowered them in new ways? These new Serpent tunnels have unearthed minerals! 1,000 minerals.
Special project complete.
And now here we go with some deep lore. Because they're deep underground, get it? We're even deeper though. The origin of the Ketlings. Inuden's investigation into the rat-like sapients on Silent Colony has produced some surprising results. The Ketlings are scions, capable of sharing their thoughts via a telepathic network spanning millions of small minds. Though they avoid interacting with us, and we lack evidence to suggest they're capable of advanced spaceflight, it would be remiss to classify the Ketlings as mere primitives. In fact, some of their repurposed machinery possess a technological sophistication approaching even our own. Moreover, the Ketlings are neither the descendants of a civilization that constructed these cities, nor the conquerors that destroyed them. Rather, the Ketlings were once the pets of the spacefarers who first colonized these systems. After their master's downfall, the Proto-Ketlings were one of the few species to survive centuries of nuclear fallout on these ruined planets. Constant exposure to radioactive elements led to faster mutations in the Ketlings' genetic code, and their nimble appendages, relative starting intelligence, and close proximity to the variety of decrepit tools all culminated in the rapid emergence of a technologically advanced culture. Fascinating! Huh. Well, they're a thing. They were left alone and now they are growing in intelligence. They're smart. Also, we need to... You need to claim that so that we can do that dig. Make your way over. It's a long journey, but make your way over. We need hyperlanes, but we need everything. That's the problem. We're still growing.
Construction complete.
Yay, we claimed a thing. Also, tech, because we cleared a tech. Probably X-ray lasers. These lasers are a shorter wavelength and... but are even more destructive. Yeah, let's go with X-ray lasers. Also, archaeology. Hey! Ghost Danny has been found unconscious and badly injured, hiding in the underbrush below a natural rock formation with a bloody datapad tucked under his arm. He was rushed to the hospital and treated for severe brain injury, indicative of blunt trauma from impact from above. Though his condition is now stable, he still suffers from memory loss and has no recollection of how he sustained his wounds. Splinters of the unique metal alloy from which the Sentinels are sculpted are lodged in his parietal cranial bone. All he remembers is hiding from someone and subsiding off what little the land had to offer. However, his notes contain some helpful information. 5 clues, and you now have 40 years less left to live, because you're maimed. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate for you. I'm sorry. Okay, we could upgrade these at some point. -17, we need to buy some. Hang on. Buy some more to tide us over. We just need one of these places to run out of jobs. But none of them are running out of jobs. Like, you're running out of jobs, but you're also running out of housing, so we need more housing. You need... I mean, you need that. And annoyingly, you need a gene clinic. Yeah, the problem for us is our people really, really slow breeders. Really slow. Well, we'll deal with it. Hey! Dig is done. The archaeologists have reconstructed Ghost Daddy's modified scanner. Set to pierce deeper within the statue's hybrid composite material, it has picked up on weak radiation emanating from their cores. To investigate further, it will be necessary to break one of the sentinels open, very likely destroying it in the process. Since one of the statues has already lost part of its wing, archaeologists recommend starting with that one. Open the sentinels. We will not desecrate a sacred monument. Let the Xeno monstrosity level the Xeno monstrosities to the ground. Interesting. We could decide not to desecrate the monument. I've never decided not to desecrate the monument. I mean, we're spiritualists as well. That's a lot of unity from jobs. And we could do with more unity. Let's then again, there's this one here. Open the sentinel carefully so that we can reassemble it.
Situation log updated.
What kind of job is that? Ah, it's an easy one. What happens if you open it? We'll find out in 3 months. We'll find out in 3 months. Also, you... How many more do you need? Just one more cruiser. Just one more cruiser, and then this fleet is full. We're getting there. Okay, we have absolutely massive amount of naval capacity, but we're getting there. We are slowly building miniature fleets. We don't have the Sentinels have woken. The engineering team was just preparing to disassemble the broken sentinel when a gentle shiver passed through the statues and they sprung to life, bodies humming and skins glowing. Radiation pulsating from their cores has made them malleable and transparent, revealing a digital grid of limbs. Before anyone could react, they had surrounded the archaeologists and suspended them within a force field. They now wish to speak to us. I mean, we could silence them forever, but no, let's talk to them. What's the worst that could happen? The sentinel with broken wings turns to the one of its peers and speaks. Please, Divana, set them down. I wish to be freed from this prison. I can no longer count the days we have served our masters, toiling on this earth while they enjoy the heavens below. I am alive but dead. They are dead but alive. Will you not let me go? Divana looks at her with disgust. Excelsior, by the gods, keep it together. Our loved ones rest below. Have you forgotten our sin? We made a promise to guard their afterlives eternally. This is our only redemption. She sizes us up. You are no threat to us, Joon'Ven. Leave us in peace, and we will protect this planet eternally. Ooh, this really sings out to our people. What are you? We are guardians of the gates to heaven, keepers of our people's immortality.
Heaven?
Heaven, yes. Though I doubt your concept of heaven matches that of our masters. She raises one eyebrow and snickers. Our masters are of a refined taste. So we have the choice of saying yes or no. I mean, we're a spiritualist people. Who are we to stand in the way of their vigil? We accept your protection. Excelsior approaches the archaeologists. Please, I beg of you to end my suffering. Now here's the question. Do we let Excelsior die? Or do we refuse? It's Excelsior's wish. But is it our wish? There is a question, folks. What do you think? Well, I do. But I want your opinions. I usually pick yes. It's made an eternal vow, so no. Let it rest. I mean, it's Excelsior's responsibility to deal with the consequences of when they give up their duty. So I'm inclined to say yes. Your spiritual judgment at the end is your prerogative, not mine. You are free to go. And with that, a dig is finished. The Sentinels. And now on this planet, there's the Sentinels. Unity from jobs plus 10%. Oh yeah, also, they're an army. They are armies with strength 352. And there's a lot of them. So this planet now has a garrison of 3,305. Suffice it to say, this planet isn't going to have a problem with that for a while. Is there anything you can automatically survey? Apparently, yes, you can survey there. Yeah, I imagine they would get very mad if I said no. Anybody else with a research thingy? No, not really. Just stay there for the moment. There's not really a lot else you can do right now. So they're doing something. I'm not sure what they're doing, but they're doing something. Also, we can sell 5,000 of these. Buy a couple of these. So that we can actually finish that fleet and upgrade it. So one of our fleets is completely strengthened. And here's the Serpent ship event. The Serpents on Zircon have patiently waited for a ship to enter the system. Someone thought it would be a good idea to land on our colony, so their starship is now full of Serpents. I mean, if they want to flee to another world, let them go. When these intelligent Ophidians venture forth into the cosmos, one cannot help but wonder what their ultimate fate will be. Do you feel like your text lagging? No? Do I feel like my text lagging? Equivalent? Inferior? Equivalent? Equivalent? Pathetic? 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 Equivalent? Inferior? Pathetic? Inferior? Equivalent? Inferior? No! I don't think my tech is lagging. I think my tech is doing absolutely fine. We are pretty much keeping up with everyone else. Not building much in terms of research labs. It might also be to do with the fact that we just don't have a lot of technology. Normally I do build, a lot of populace. Like, we breed slowly. So normally you'd have more pops, which means we'd be able to have more research and more alloys, but, and everything, but, we don't. But I will be upgrading these, so that we can get more research. Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Construction complete.
My tech's not lagging at all, we're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. Also tradition. Huh. We have 3 left. Enough with these silly putty serpents on the silly putty spaceship. Very much might be. What do we pick for a tradition now? I actually genuinely don't know. We have expansion, discovery, supremacy, and prosperity. What else would I want? What else would I want? Like, adaptability seems redundant because it's all about houses usage and... we're not bothered about housage usage? And building slots and 50% refund when we demolish a building? City bombardment has been reduced? Resettlement cost? Mercantile could help with consumer goods. I don't know that it does. I don't think it does. No, it might. It might. Adaptive economic policies could be very useful. By adopting a more flexible approach to economic affairs, where we could trade in energy for consumer goods. Yeah, that's an idea. Yeah, let's do that. The flourishing of entrepreneurial classes paves the path of Joon'Ven Formation prosperity. Do it. This immediately gives us 5 trade protection and +1 collection range. Which means that lots of places now can collect more trade. Not you, though. A lone starship has slipped past all our detection equipment and slithered into the surrounding star system. The Ophidians have left Zircon with a series of subterranean lifts and a wealth of minerals to the stars. So long, Serpents! See you later. Also, we have 46 months. A rock yields to the sound of money. Money's good.
Construction complete.
Who's gonna complain about money? Also, we only need 1 here to collect all this trade good. Let's do it. There we go. That's going to be a haven for piracy. I actually need to upgrade this at some point and get another... Ooh, number 2 trade modules on that would actually be good. Then we could collect that.
Colony seeded.
No, we won't be able to collect all of that, will we? No, we won't. But we have this colony now. So let's get that gene clinic going. And then a monument. And we'll wait after that. We'll see how it goes from there.
Accretion complete.
How's the war going, by the way? Like, really, how's the war going? I don't know. Maybe moderately well. Okay, decently well. Great, excellent. Scandalous insult. We have caught a delegate from the Shapa Republic in a rare blunder, letting slip their empire's true feelings about us to another anonymous party. More than the usual political mudslinging, these amount to an outright insult, as it appears we are the subjects of fierce ridicule amongst Shapan society. Whether or not we pay any mind to this baseless slander, diplomacy and pride would demand that we stand our ground. They are not worthy of our scorn. I don't even care.
Complete.
Joon'Ven Formation imperialism will be the first to be punished when the free states of the galaxy get band together. We can't do anything though, because we're pathetic. Sure thing. You keep saying that, buddy. You keep getting mad. They will keep getting mad. Of this I can assure you. Also, how are you guys doing, Prakiki? Our reports suggest you have developed translators to understand alien languages. We haven't. Teehee. Okay, you're still being war-hungry and violent and want to murder everyone. That's fine. Let's see what the character was. I give it my all, Sloth. Give it my all. Corvette hulls. We're already on level 4 on the armors. Wow, we went deep into armor tech. You know what? I don't normally go into it early. Swarmer missiles. These smaller missiles are launched in volleys and have been specifically designed to overwhelm enemy point defense systems. Go for it! I never normally research it. Probably a mistake. I should absolutely research it. Is there a science vessel going that way? Is there a science vessel doing nothing? Oh, there are two. There's you, and there's you! Oh yeah, let's go, Stanley. You're maimed. Go excavate that site, if you would. Well, we need to research it eventually. The more the lower text you research, the more the higher text will appear. It's just how that works.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, you are finished with that. Cost you another 300 to upgrade. How much will it cost to reinforce the fleet? 2,000. You cannot do anything anymore. Well, you can. Just, build an outpost there. Just claim all of this here. Why not?
Special project complete.
After days of being locked in a hypnotic trance, our psychics in the conclave of telepaths have finally managed to open a brief gateway into the Shroud. Now we have established an initial psionic link. We will be able to access the Shroud through the contacts menu in the future. To make any kind of meaningful forays into this realm and meet the beings who dwell there, we will likely have to make use of special sonic emitters to extend our psychic reach. This will consume a tremendous amount of energy. Time to see what we will find. The Shroud. It is unbelievably strange and unsettling, but also immediately familiar. Anyone with psionic powers would have seen this place in their dreams, though we likely did not know it at the time. We linger now at the precipice of this realm, not far from the empty void of the in-between that serves as the boundary between here and normal space, or what we would call the real world. To venture deeper into the Shroud will require great energy on the part of our telepaths, as well as a large amount of energy. Great effort, rather. We must not dally. Even now, we are being watched. Let's reach him. We are looking down upon our galaxy from far above, at a distance of what must be hundreds of thousands of light years. Without warning, the psionic current plunges us down towards the myriad stars at an incredible speed, into the region of space belonging to one of the fallen empires, the Felnol Protectors. Stars swish by, then planets, until the vision finally settled on a Felnol city. Incredible spires rise up towards the sky, aided by anti-grav technology generations beyond our own. The current takes us into such a spire, through wall after wall until we reach a large meeting room of sorts. It is occupied by two Felnolians, floating comfortably in zero-gravity chairs while conversing with each other in soft voices. And they are oblivious to our presence. Now, this could indeed go very wrong. They are dismissive of us right now. If this goes wrong, they will be mad. But it could work. How oblivious are they exactly? We'd have to click the button and find out. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? For the first one, I wasn't expecting one with a yellow probability. I was hoping it'd be one with a green. Chat wants me to do it, don't they? Chat wants me to delve in and press the button. What's the worst that can happen? Dies. Yeah, that's the worst that can happen. Ah, but this can be really good as well, Bindle. This could be really good if it works. Alright, we're doing it. Oh, well that didn't work. The fell Nolans are clearly dignitaries of some kind discussing matters of state. Slowly, surely the vision encroaches upon them while their alien speech is gradually transformed into words that are meaning to us. Suddenly the aliens go quiet and very still. Can you feel it? Yes, someone is watching. Their eyes search the room until both of them are staring directly at us. Remarkable. A psionic probe. It appears Joon'Ven in origin. Quick, activate the transplanar shield. The vision ends abruptly. Well, that's gonna go badly wrong. They're gonna be talking to us soon. They're gonna be annoyed. They're gonna be mad. But that's fine. You wanted me to pull the lever. Joon'Ven, do not think that your loathsome attempt to invade the minds of our leaders have gone unnoticed. There will be consequences. But we can explain! Now, they are dismissive with anger. But they're still dismissive. You could say it was a sonic oopsie. It wasn't really, though, was it? It was kind of intentional. Well, we did it. We can't go back on it. We did it. Ah, it's not the worst. They didn't hate us anyway. They're still dismissive. Like, they're not super mad.
Innovation rollout.
Good thing it wasn't these guys. I'd have actually said no if it was those guys. X-ray lasers, by the way. Planetary power grid's good. It's also kind of me just literally trying to breach into their minds. We're going to go with volatile material plants. We want to be able to make more moats. Also, did we just find an archaeological dig? Where did we find that? Oh, there. Never mind, that's like on the other side of the universe. The Numerian Holy Empire wish to... That's a lot of energy that we would gain from that pact. No, it does make a difference, because some of them have different attitudes and thresholds and what they decide to do. Like the Xenophobe Holy Empire, the Xenophobe Fallen Empire, really bad to annoy. Xenophile, you can actually get, like, better relations with them over time. We're gonna go with that, that's a lot of energy. Yeah, these guys would get really, really mad.
Construction complete.
No, we pay an influence. We pay an influence. We're just gonna gain more energy. We're just gonna gain more energy. Also... Ooh, that. Hello, Joon'Ven! Would you be willing to do us a favor? Baldrak's strong gravity well pulls all kinds of trash into our atmosphere, and at a recent council meeting we decided to step up our cleaning efforts. One of our reclamation units came across a discarded cargo pod, and we're wondering if you'd be willing to help us dispose of it. It seems to contain large quantities of various worthless metals. Yes, we will dispose of these minerals for you. 1,000 free minerals. Also, don't like that still.
Accretion complete.
Yeah, well, we don't have that dig, so, we have a siege of destruction and a crashed spaceship. Speaking of siege of destruction, you're going there to excavate that site. Yes, you'll dispose of those minerals. Proceed to shove them into their face. Minerals. Delicious minerals. Rom, rom, rom. How much more? 2 years. Just 2 more years. Then we can change our trade policy. Yeah, we only said we get rid of them. We didn't say we get rid of them in a non-eaty kind of way. It's exactly what we're doing. We're just eating them. Also, we're now claiming lots of... Okay, the only trade goods we're not claiming right now are these ones here. And I could claim them if I build a starbase there. Like, 1 starbase there would claim... Okay, there's also a 2 over there, but I'm not really fussed about the 2. Oh, those guys have has decided to rival us. The Zarkon United Worlds. They don't like us very much, I wonder why. Yeah, we're totally going to spend 200 to claim these. Not the sun. Not going to claim the sun. Don't want to claim the sun.
Innovation rollout.
Hey! Innovation. Not going to say no to that. Deep crust engineering. Also, that's a blog there. We're not really using them. Collective Self is interesting. 3 noxious swamps. We're just getting rid of all the blockers today. Every blocker. Come on, come on, they have to go. Get rid of that volcano. Quicksand. That disappears. Can't get rid of the glaciers yet. Can get rid of a jungle. Can't afford to get rid of anything else. Okay. Good start.
Incoming transmission.
I do not want your people. I'll take your money, but I don't want your people. Also, speaking of that... I don't have a trade agreement with you, and you won't give me a trade agreement. Huh. Will you give me a trade agreement? Or maybe it's not an option because we're at war. Strange. They will not trade with me. Will you trade with me? There can be no negotiation with abominations. No, they won't trade with me. Boo. Who will trade with me? In theory, you're going to trade with me. You're already trading with me. Ah, we're federated, yeah, but their association status, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you won't do it because you hate me. No one will do it. I mean, you won't do it because you're a hive mind. You won't do it because you're a hive mind. Not many people actually want to trade with us. Will you trade with us? No. Okay, fine. What about a research agreement? I mean, that's pretty equivalent. That's pretty equivalent. Honestly, I could do with an extra 10, 15, and 12. Yeah, sure. What about you? A little less. Let's not do one with you.
Rocket new tech.
Also new tech. Missiles. Ooh, that's that. Oh. On the one hand, weather control systems is here. On the other hand, improves structural integrity. Ooh, that's just 500 hit points for all our defense platforms. I do sometimes build defense platforms. Let's go for it. 16 months. Also, research is now at 860. It's going to be a little bit better now.
Construction complete.
Excellent. Gaining some more money.
Innovation rollout.
And more tech. We can now make moats. Ooh. We are rapidly running out of toasters. Quantum hacking. I mean, we may want a code break at some point. Also, it's pretty cheap. Oops, sorry, that was me knocking my mic. It's pretty cheap. You know, we've only had like 6 years pass because so much stuff is going on.
Ships upgraded.
That can happen in this game. Like, stuff just happens
Rocket new tech.
en masse, and you run out of... Ah, that's the other blocker. That's the other blocker. I mean, let's clear all the blockers. Clear all the blockers! And we cleared every blocker. You know what? Let's sell 5k of them and clear more blockers. Okay, not those blockers. We don't have the ability to clear those ones. Or that one. These ones, though. Oh, yeah, we'll clear those blockers. These blockers? Yep, they're gone. Yep, they're gone too. Get rid of everything that's blocking our path to progress. All of it. Also, reinforce that fleet. Also, something happened in the oh, we're running out of them again. You know, that trade management can't come soon enough. It really, really can't. I'd really like it to appear, like right now. Right now would be great. How long? 16 months. Ah. Also, you're full. Oh no, you're running out of happiness. That's the problem. Well, we can sort that with a holo theater. And a gene clinic. And then upgrading that. Really just want my populace to... Oh, you can't do anything else anymore. I mean, you could go help, but,
Starbase under attack.
Oh, great, pirates. Where? Ah, you're not that far away. How much power? 1,000? Gonna be quite close. You know what? Nah, just send the overwhelming force. Send overwhelming force. Crush them all. Also, we gained even more tech. Code breaking. We want auxiliary fire control to make our ships a little bit better. Ooh, targeted gene expressions. Stricter control of RNA and protein production on a cellular level. An extra gene modification point. We'll take that, because we don't get very much of that. At all. Oh yeah, we're now losing energy because trade lanes are being cut off. Yay, I love it when the trade lanes get cut off. I don't love it when the trade lanes get cut off. Please come faster. I need hyperlanes.
Under attack.
I know. I know. I know they're under attack. I know. I really wish they weren't. Did you get a new edict? Nope, that's the relic.
Mining station lost. We needed that rock.
We did need that rock. We really did. So many rocks lost to the ether forever. There's a planet there I could claim. Maybe later. Come on! Get there faster! This is the difference that trade can make. Yeah, I know, we're running out. We're always running out. That's really bad. Minus 44. Yeesh. Archeology, though, never mind that. When we opened the airlock of the alien starship, putrefaction and decay awaited us on the other side. Our preliminary investigations uncovered a scene of carnage. After examining the mutilated bodies of the crew, we're certain they tore each other limb from limb. We could just leave, but then we'd never know why this tragedy happened. Go for it! Figure out stuff. Why are we fighting? Those guys decided to declare war. I'm leaving them to it. I've literally contributed 0 to that fight. That is another dig all the way over there that I'm not doing. Due to a major clerical error, parts of Peridot are formed behind the infrastructure maintenance and accommodation services. The people live in rather bleak conditions and will not tolerate for long. Oh! We have a strong community. Help them recover. I mean, we'll have to sell some alloys right away. But that's 8,747.
Rocket new tech.
We won't have to. Adopt adaptive economics right now. And you know what? Let's go into our edicts and, not edicts, our policies. And change our trade policy to consumer benefit. No. Yeah, consumer benefits. Profits and taxes must take second place to improving the lives of our citizens. Sell immediately. It's alright. We'll sell a little. We'll sell 1,000. That'll sort it. Also, research. Let's go with Planetary Power Grid. A re-engineered and unified grid further reduces energy loss over distance. And we're gonna research coil guns at long last. Let's see what difference a month makes. It's alright. A Vool escape pod drifted into our space recently after a particularly violent clash between two warring clans of the Vool freebooters. Border patrols intercepted the pod and reopened it, revealing a grateful Vool flag officer. The Admiral has pledged to serve us until death at no cost. Sure. Right, we have minus 131 energy. I mean, the plus side is we now have that. The bad side, we now have minus 130. Are we selling anything? No. That's a problem. Like, we dealt with one problem, and now we've gained another problem. Energy took a huge hit. Much bigger than I thought it would. And we have no easy way to recover from that. That's a massive loss. How am I going to deal with that? Yeah, but it's only one fleet. I know. We'll have to move it back and see how well we do. Problem is, the fleets have to dock eventually. That's the thing, the fleets have to eventually go out and do stuff. I can't just have them sat at a space dock forever. But at the very least, if they're sat at a space, that only reduces it by half. So it'll only minorly mitigate the problem.
Construction complete.
This is not good. That's a problem. It's like, yay, that problem's gone. But we have worse issues. We have much worse issues. I mean, how are our jobs doing? We could build an energy district somewhere. That's really not good. We could make a planet like a dedicated energy world. But not many of our planets have a... I mean, you have a lot of energy districts. No, I had a feeling it would be bad. I just didn't know it would be... That planet has a ton of energy districts. Problem is it has... 25 energy. Maybe more if I do that. Then again, this planet also has a lot of energy districts. Yeah, I kind of need the alloys, though, is the problem, Cav. Maybe it'd be better if I sold minerals. And maybe if I tried to sell 200 minerals. See what happens if I sell 200 minerals. That helped. That helped. Price will crash? Yeah, but the price will crash on that too. Like, I need minerals. I could try and sell my alloys, but I don't think 50 alloys is gonna make much of a difference. Like, that's literally all I could sell, like 40 alloys a month. Get that. Yeah, they are, but... Okay, we're in the green, but my economy is awful. I'm really not happy about that. I'm really not happy about that, because I kind of need alloys to do everything. I need alloys to do everything. Like, upgrade my fleets. And then reinforce my fleets. Like, this fleet still isn't at max power. Oh, this fleet isn't at max power. We need 1,800 alloys. But I suppose I can sell the minerals to make that happen. I can sell the minerals. I don't even have enough energy to maintain this. Do now. Do now! Hey, could someone build that? Thank you. And the other one can go and sort the thing. Also... Sure. This is the problem with the lithoids. Lithoids grow really slowly in population, so I could solve a lot of these problems a lot faster if I had more pops. I don't have a lot of pops. I do, they're just scattered over like 7 million planets. Which I suppose is a good thing. Loads of planets is good. Also, I did just spend a lot of resources doing that. And as the planets grow, I'll get more trade, which means I'll get more alloys. Not more alloys, more energy. But right now, we're not getting any of that. Also, build some of those, please. I prefer you to build some of those.
Research complete.
And we get some rare crystal mining. Destroyer hulls. I've rarely had a game where pops were the solution to the problem. I know. But the problem is getting pops. Pops grow really slowly on these worlds. Oh yeah, also Frontier Sector. Hang on. I forgot you're a Frontier Sector. We need new governor. Also, your lifespan's lower. You're cheap. You'll do. Let's get a name for our new governor. Yay, governor! Also, there's something that can raise trade value by 10%, which will be pretty nice at the end. This is the part where somebody rolls the thing. Yay, Alias! Yeah, but I don't want their pops. I don't want their pops. This thing, I don't want their pops. because all of their pops would then have to be set to make food. And there's no reason to have food in my empire, because that's just workers who can go to something better. Like, they'll just end up having to make food for themselves. So it's kind of just... Oh, look, they're back. We bring alarming news, Joon'Ven friends. Contact with our colony on New Balderak has been lost. They no longer respond to any of our satellite transmissions, and we fear the worst. Perhaps the aliens who bombarded our original homeworld have returned to finish the job. Send a ship to investigate. Alright.
Situation log.
Excellent. Hopefully it's just a faulty transmitter. Who's not doing anything? You're not doing anything. Let's investigate. Boy, do we love investigating for these people. We do not love investigating for these people. But we do it anyway.
Rocket new tech.
Hey, we got more gene points. Or one. That's the last gene point we're ever going to get, by the way. Give me more diplomatic weight. Because right now we are lagging a bit behind. Also, archaeological dig, sorry. Digging deeper, we have uncovered the ship science lab. Minimal power saturates the scene in ultra-violent illumination. A riot of purple shrubbery is releasing thick clouds of spores. The ship's doctor used the laboratory and ventilation shafts to flood the ship in an intoxicating mist. There is. Nobody's going to say I'm going to get it, though, Ginger. Because I'm probably not going to get it. Right. Why do I have 5 pops that don't have this? Where did you come from? Anyway, we have one more trait point. We could pick something... I mean, we could pick Conservationalist, which means 10% less consumer pop usage. That might actually be good. After this latest scare, this might actually be a good idea. Well, let's go. Conservationalist it is. Create template. Apply to everyone. They're latently psionic. There's just there's just a few people on my planet who are not psionic. What?
Mayhem! Yippee!
Oh hey, an alternative title, I think. I don't know, my brain's not working right now. There's a child to come for food. Hey Hammy, 21 month streak. Thank you so very much. Thank you. We just have like 5 pops that aren't actually properly psionic. Alright, well, fine.
Situation log updated.
We'll modify you guys later. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. A log of sorts was recovered from what is believed to have served as the spacecraft's bridge. Captain's Chronicle, begin recording. Made forced landing on planet 55-23-X. Incompetent crew to blame. Shabda, Vuxel, and Dibrak III did not survive. Purvax lost 2 secondary appendages and 11 of his eyes. Remains in critical condition. Survival doubtful. Rest are fine. Awaiting rescue, but surrounded by idiots. Very depressed. Ah. This log's gonna be an interesting one, apparently. Oh well, we have some non-psionic people. Alright, we have some planets of latent psionic people, who are just not gonna be as good. Oh well. Is what it is. Hello, Moogle, how goes it? I hope you are well. How's that war going, by the way? That war we're not involved in. Yep, seems to be going moderately well.
Ships upgraded.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Oh! We think we are immune to the full effects of the intoxicating mist. If we can get the ship's engines online, we can launch the ship and send it home for study. This will take time, but the elaborate pharmaceutical laboratory may provide useful biochemical augmentation for Empire soldiers. Yeah, let's run diagnostics and make repairs first. Oh look, we foolishly thought we were immune to the mist, but our scientists are experiencing fits of psychotic rage. Fighting has broken out ship-wide. We will need to clear the atmosphere and subdue the mist's victims before we can launch the ship. This will cost us time. Who's not shocked that violence happened? Because violence happened. Nobody's surprised. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. I need to work on upgrading this fleet. Violence always happens. The United Shapa warrior clans have appeared. I'm sorry, who? The United Shapa warrior clans. The House of Unshapen Committee are unto your agents, Carnelian. Where are you? Hi! You just sort of appeared out of nowhere. Nope, they're just not rebels. Not rebels. They're just rock people. Are they? They're not at war. Or are they at war? Yeah. Just picked up the game myself, having lots of fun. DLC you recommend? Cav will be a better one for that. Hover over them on the map. Okay. There we go. I learned. Sorry, I didn't know that actually. We have liftoff! Though dangerous, the alien ship intoxicating mist could augment the effectiveness and loyalty of our Empire soldiers. However, the question remains. Should we subject our own soldiers to this hazardous substance, or should we say no and learn from their tragic mistake? I mean, yeah. 100 influence? Pfft. 1 artifact? Pfft. 5% army damage? Sage rage? Exploit this promising technology. What's that smell? It smells of lilacs and pain. It's the smell of victory, my Joon'Ven fellow. Now let us kill them. Oh, what's that amazing smell? Your death! Wait, what? And it was their death. And what a death it was. Also, we got trade goods here. We're not collecting them. I can't do anything about it, because I don't have enough edict power. Actually, no, I really don't. Darn it, I don't have enough edict power. The shame. Shame. Ah well. When we get more star bases, I'll build one there. We don't need those goods. We need those goods. We need them so badly. Ah, you're running out of jobs. You're running out of jobs. You're running out of jobs. Well, upgrade that. And that. Why has that gone down to minus 61? Like, genuine question, why has that gone down to minus 61? And now it's gone up to...
Accretion complete.
I love the game sometimes trying to catch up with itself. It's going, hey, you did a thing. It's like, I did do a thing. Getting those 8... What's burning you getting those 8 energy credits? I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Automated guy's building the thing!
Research complete.
He's on his way as fast as his little ship can take him. Also, self-aware colonies. Ooh, that's more research. We absolutely get more research. Multi-dimensional analysis. Studying something from a limited perspective of a single-dimensional reality does not paint the whole picture. Every angle must be considered. Right, we have a healthy economy now. Somehow. Although we are selling... Actually, we are now gaining more alloys, so... Hey, should we do something awful? Should we save the game first? Should we waste 1,000 of our energy going into the Shroud? We shall. A presence of sorts lingers nearby. It beckons us deeper into the Shroud. Yeah, sure. For a fleeting moment, we are lost in a sense of utter panic as utter panic washes over us as we contemplate an eternity spent within the Shroud. Then we regain our footing, and the terror subsides. That is useless to us. Yeah, but we're playing a stream game here. I'm not going to save scum. If something bad happens, something bad happens. We'll just deal with it. That's why I dealt with losing -30 to the Fallen Empire. It just happens. Let us try and increase our influence. Boon bestowed. The powerful energies of the Shroud have flooded to the communal psionic link that is shared between all Joon'va. Our empaths are stronger than ever before, resulting in greater political influence. Yeah, problem with that, Hatchet, is that if something goes wrong, like a crash or a corrupted save, you've lost the game forever. Like, when you record or stream, you cannot rely on Iron Man. You just can't. You have to have backups and contingencies just in case something bad happens. And hello, Velvet Fog, how goes it? I hope you're well. Also, for 5 years, plus 30% Unity. See? That was worth it. We went from... We're gaining a lot of extra Unity. I'm not going to say no to more Unity for 5 years. Getting closer to another tradition. Trade value plus 10% might be quite good. I don't know about you. I think more trade value and more energy and more consumer goods will be great. Also, more dig. Another log has been found and translated. First mate Yatha speaking. Captain has been safely stowed in utility closet C. The bumbling fool is to blame for everything. I am in command now. Chief Engineer Zablo is working at a subspace transmitter. Without one, I fear we'll never get rescued as we're too far off for corporate trade routes. Firax lost another eye. Likely won't last the day. So there's been a mutiny. And now they're in command. Okay. That's cool, I guess. So you're doing that, you're doing that, you're doing that, you're doing that. Ooh, you're out of building. You need housing. And you also need... Cody features? No. A saving issue? Yeah, it is extra effort. Yeah, I'm not bothered about achievement hunting. Don't care. Like, eh. I mean, I know it's gonna cost us resources, but I do need a Hollow Theater. Oh well. Hopefully that will change in the future. Congratulations, though, Velvet. Congratulations. Just keep at it. Just keep at it. Improved destroyer hulls, railguns, autocannons, holographic casts. Give us holographic cast. You know what? No. Railguns. I never picked these up. The latest in electromagnetic accelerators, railguns use twin parallel lines to fire rails to fire particles at incredible speeds. I never pick it up. I never pick that up, and I should. Variety in guns is great. Also, we are still very slowly getting closer, and my fleet is so weak. Oh no, actually, that's 8k. That's more powerful than I thought it would be when it's fully upgraded. That's more powerful than I thought it would be. If I could get 1,100... I can get 1,100. We're getting there, actually. We're getting there. Now I only need 500. And then we have 2 fleets of 78 power.
Special project complete.
Fair enough, DJ, but it's not something I'm ever going to do. I mean, we do everything live here. I don't, you see that I don't load anything up, but I'd much rather just have saves. An investigation of a new Baldrac has revealed nothing out of the ordinary. The satellite the colony used to communicate with the capital is still functional. This gets funny. Remember the gas people that we sent to the other planet? Open a channel. Greetings from the new Baldrac Revolutionary Front. We have thrown off the yoke of oppression and are at last free from the tyranny of Baldrac. We have no quarrel with you, Joon'Ven, as long as you refrain from aiding the Baldrac imperialists in their inevitable attempt to crush our revolution. You could help us take the fight to our enemies, however. Would you be willing to deliver one of our commando units to Baldrac? Tell us what you have planned. We want to infiltrate Baldrac with one of our elite commando units. They will then incite a popular uprising against the decadent elite that lords over our people. After the tyrants have been deposed, all Dathnak would at last know what it is to have true freedom. A straightforward plan if there ever was one, Joon'Ven. No, DJ, what I mean is that the last time you saw me play it was the last time I streamed. You could tell because of how far down the save was. Like, if I'd have played it recently, you'd have seen that it had auto-saved. But it didn't. Well, we will deliver your soldiers. Really? You will? You're a true friend of the revolution, Joon'Ven. Let me get the team together. Oh boy! It's a special group of individuals that are gonna infiltrate the commando unit. Also, administrative insight. Yeah, it's gonna go through. Massively. How's the war going, by the way? Yeah, it's still going. We are unconcerned with your petty squabbles. Genuinely unconcerned. Also, we could bump in an extra 2 corvettes. Also, new tradition. I know. 10% trade value. How many clerks do we have on our planets? 5, 4, 7, 6, 1, 0. That's a good one. 5, 0, none. % of all of our trade value is probably better than 1 extra. Let's do that. And these should go up next month. Probably not by much, but they'll go up. Yeah, by 5. That'll scale over time, though. That will scale over time, and it will provide us with more breathing room. That's the important thing. More breathing room.
Stone strike.
Also, that's now at, yay, we've modified you. Well, I suppose we should modify these 7 who are not as good. Can't even... What? Hops of this species are altered over time to better match the dominant species of the Empire. That's probably what we want to do. Hops that are in the process of being... Yep, that's what we want to do. Become assimilated. Then you will become full Joon'Ven. That's what we want to do. Makes sense. That makes much more sense. Also, we can activate our relic. Don't worry. Just thought I'd let you know we can activate the relic. Wow. Value of that's pretty good right now. Just letting you know. Did you hear? I can activate the Devorian box. Yes, I can. A cargo tug escorted the JV Isidorian has stealthily dropped the cargo pod containing the Revolution Commander unit into Bolderak's atmosphere. Moments later, flashes could be seen coming from deep within the gas giant's cloud lair. Could it be signs of fighting? Well, we'll see what happens next. Archeological dig, everyone! Yet another translated log. Running out of food. Ate our dead 5 cycles ago, but not enough to last us. We had a vote and decided to eat the captain. Engineer Zabla still working hard on subspace transmitter. She assured me it was nearly complete. It looks very complex. Pivrax's last secondary appendage is shriveled up and turned magenta. Death is near. Well, that's going well. They're all dying horribly. That's not going well. That's a lie. Also, we're back up to plus 216 energy. And we're up to 936 research. I dare say. This is Citizen Futanga. The people of Bolderak have overthrown the tyrants and oppressors that sought to enslave our species under their rule. A revolutionary council has been established to see our great nation through this transitional phase, while we work diligently to restore freedom to the people. We wish to thank our comrades in the Joon'Ven Formation for their assistance in making this day come true. That is all. Perhaps everything will work out for the best. Perhaps they'll shut up. What was that? The thing's still on. It's just a phrase of ours. Perhaps you'll shut up. It means prevail. Excellent. We will indeed prevail. Thank you. Did we get away with it? Get away with what? Nothing. Turns off the transmitter suddenly. Give me plasma thrusters. An advanced form of electric propulsion, plasma thrusters afford ships great sublight speeds and maneuverability. Just give me plasma thrusters. Give me nothing. Has anyone even declared war on these guys recently? Ha! We're still around! Tee-hee! Yeah, if these guys wake up, you will not be around much longer. You will not be around much longer if the Alvathari freeholders wake up. Go away with our ship, totally. That's what we meant with away with it, totally. Ring stations are cool, but we have other focuses right now. Like the fact that something's going to happen here at 2300. And we have these guys. They're a problem. And we have these guys who have spread all the way up to the... Yeah, they're a problem. Multi-dimensional analysis will improve our research. Ooh, there's lots of nice things here. Speculative hyperlane breaching is cool, but we don't really need that anymore. Do we have any black holes? Thank you, Sonia. Do we have any black holes that are actually being, you know, manned? That don't have dimensional horrors? No, I don't think we do we? No, it doesn't say it is. Yeah, the only one we have is there, and there's a dimensional horror sitting on it, being a dimensional horror. We'll get it anyway. We'll get it anyway. Gives us tracking, makes our ships a bit stronger. I mean, we could upgrade our ships, by the way, for a bajillion alloys. I love upgrading my ships for a bajillion alloys. You can upgrade for 50. It's my favourite, bajillion alloys. It's not my favourite. Hey, guess what? Do we want more archaeology? Another log from First Mate Yathar. Confronted Zabla about the subspace transmitter. Turns out she just shoved a bunch of junk and loose cables into an empty fuel canister. She's not even a real engineer. Firax is now leaking fluids from his mesothorax. Will surely perish soon. Envious. Yeah, that's, not going well.
Ships upgraded.
Excellent! You're actually 1,200 strong. It's actually not a bad fleet. Not a bad little fleet. Let's not upgrade until you actually have full power. Which is going to require only 8... Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly... In fact, hang on. We are there! Fleet's at full strength and we don't have enough to trade. Yay! The Shapa League are now gonna open their borders. Those are, by the way... The Shapa League? How many Sharp... Wait, you weren't called the Sharpa League before! Oh, you're rebelling! Yay! More rebellion! It's like all the rebellions are happening and we're just sitting here watching them. Any colony expansions recently? I mean, we got this colony and that colony. Yeah, they're just like, hey, we're here, we're gonna rebel now. And it's like, cool. It's great. Can I have pops grow? And they're like, yeah, we can have pops grow. Ah, this planet actually is full on pops. Ooh, this planet's full on pops. We could do something with this. Folks, sit down. Let's tell a story of how Emeralda actually is full on pops. We need something for this slot. Could go mining and just have oodles of mines. I mean, mines are what we're good at. Like a mineral purification plant would give us more rocks. Yeah, I do. But they consume rocks. That's true. We could build an alloy for it. We could build it. No, we don't want to stop selling our alloys. We don't want to stop selling our alloys. The only reason why we're actually in the positive right now is the 250 positive trade. Like, that's the only reason we're in positive is the 250 trade. We could build alloys. Could designate this world into a forge world. Put some alloys here. In fact, we could even replace these to make alloys. But let's do that later. We'll build an industrial district. Build an industrial district, get just some alloys. Also, diplomatic weight plus 10%. Also, we could clear more blockers. Or we could get more star bases. I was actually waiting for star base capacity. This is good. Our future lies in the Sea of Stars. We want a star base up here so that we can claim some trade goods. And we just want one just generally to have in extra. Yeah, these guys are neutral right now. They're fighting a war with the Canvazan Coalition. Could improve relations with them. I mean, let's see how the war goes first, shall we? Let's see how that war goes. If it goes badly, well... we'll deal with it then. $199, 17. I mean, we have 2 full fleets now. Problem is, they need upgrading. A lot. They are getting stronger though. I like the planet ring stations don't take starbase slots but give starbase modules. They do, but they're expensive. And we need to use our resources to upgrade our fleets. The 2 fleets that we have that are kind of small, but probably still equivalent to every single other... yeah, every single other major power is pretty much equivalent in terms of fleet. Which is interesting. It's going to cost us a couple of hundred. We're actually gaining so many of these. We could sell to buy. So we'll start building... we already have a alloy foundry here. We'll start building some industrial districts here. Over time. Hey, more archaeological dig! Who's looking forward to that? This observation log appears to be recorded by Uxla, the 3rd mate. First mate Yathar committed suicide by ripping out his own antennas yesterday. Technician 2nd class Miziva declared herself Empress shortly afterwards, but food riots forced her into exile on the lower decks. Situation very bleak, cannibalism widespread. Firax has turned entirely magenta after his lower abdomen exploded yesterday, should be dead, but is not. Now worshipped as deity by Gamma Shift. Great, so we have a dead person who's now worshipped as a god, somebody who's declared himself an empress. You know, your typical maroon things. People get marooned, go mad, start doing this sort of stuff. It's a typical thing, you know. Still not claiming that until that's dealt with. I mean, they should be. They might be undead. Have you ever considered that prospect? Yeah, they might be undead. That's the thing. Like, in this setting, there's really little difference. Dead, undead, who's counting? Also, you know what? We need some resources. Let's get some energy. Because we do have some energy. We'd love to extend our deal. Also, the Federation has leveled up. We're now level 2 again. We were level 1 after that level down, but now we're level 2 again. Yay, the Federation! Also, we can nearly buy a lot of alloys. So I'm going to save up my energy and buy 1,250 alloys at some point. And then eventually, somewhere we'll run out of space. God, planets grow so slow. They're so slow, it's like, make more! They're like, no, it takes time. Lots of time. Ooh, autonomous mining drones. Mining station output plus 10%. I mean, destroyer hulls are good, but we eat rocks. We absolutely need more rocks. We're selling them. We need more rocks. We need rock cloning tech. I mean, that can happen.
Research complete.
Also, starbase capacity. Leader lifespan might be interesting. Edict Fund, however, and base intel is probably better. The relay network can be used. Yeah, we probably want that intel in the Edict Fund. This, however, ooh. Antimatter power for more powerful ships is probably what we want over space-time theory. We want that. By harnessing the energy produced by matter-antimatter annihilations, our efficiency generating ship power will be orders of magnitude better than fusion. Yeah. We want more powerful ships. I know we just literally are now spending a ton of money upgrading our ships, but we need to. We absolutely need to. We need more powerful ships. 900, 900, ugh. 51. We can upgrade this small fleet. It's getting more powerful. Slowly. Also sell 5k of that.
Ships upgraded.
Somebody just died. Scientist Ghost Annie is finally dead at the age of 130. Rest in peace, Ghost Annie. You served us well. You were still on a dig. It's okay, Dark Jade can take over. Keep digging. I mean, what? You're 81? You've got plenty of years left. Decades! Decades upon decades of life. Ghost Annie now really is a ghost. Yep, also we can upgrade this to a planetary capital. Yeah, that gives us more clerks. Also, 8 months to go until we can get trade reduction. Ghost Annie really didn't want to dig anymore. Just like, I'm done. Just throws away the spade. Upgrade. Upgrade. Let's waste all our resources upgrading so our ships get stronger. How many people have we lost so far? Like 2, I think. Sonya. Low Federation centralization. You know what? Yes. Let's absolutely vote for low. Low's good. Are you guys a part of our federation? Oh wow, are you actually winning this war? Are you actually winning this war? Huh. Who's got it, mate? Yeah, it's true. Like, are you winning? I mean, you're right next to the Brikiki T, so I don't know if you wanna win. But you're winning. Ah, cooperative research channels. Absolutely. Research station output 10%. I mean, stock base upkeep, that's fine. Bit more energy. Also, upgrade that. Also, tradition. Market fee minus 10%. Yeah. Yeah, we're using the market a lot. We need that minus 10%. We absolutely need that minus 10%. I mean, now the market is 20% fee. So everything's a bit cheaper now. That's good. That makes me happy. Is, or at least that better war exhaustion. I mean, he's also, if you notice, this is held by the, oh no, wait, hang on. No, it's the opposite way around. He's losing. He's losing very badly. I mean, he's claimed... Then again... This is Citizen for Tanga. The People's Revolutionary Council has unanimously voted to rename the planet formerly known as Balderak to Fontangia in honor of my leadership. Also, the planet formerly known as New Balderak shall henceforth be known as Chabkimak, after Chabkirad, our Minister of Public Safety. That is all. Great. So, not a despot at all.
Innovation rollout.
Also, guess what? Our relic can be activated. I hope you know this. But we can activate our relic. Also, flak cannons. Absolutely want upgraded flak batteries with new, more powerful shrapnel rounds. Nah, I'm going to keep going. See how many more times they chat with me. See how deep the rabbit hole goes. Yeah, we're probably only going to have one relic for the entire game. You don't always get multiple relics. Speaking of which, let's throw away 1,000 energy. Something is watching us. The concept of time as we know it is alien to this part of the Shroud. What could seem like centuries here may equal mere hours or even minutes in the real world. If one knows where to look, it is even possible to glimpse into the future. precognition is one of the surest paths to madness for a telepath, so we should use caution. Now let's meditate. A limited precognitive connection to the shroud can be maintained without risking insanity, but the massive influx of probability data is too overwhelming to be of much practical use. Still, if a digital interface could be devised to interpret this data, it could potentially be employed to improve the performance of our starship's combative computers. Precognitive interface is now available as a tech option. I think it's a tech option here? No, is it a physics one? Sorry. I don't know which one it is. We were doing flat cannon. It's a society one. Ah, well, we're mostly done with that, so we'll see it in 4 months. We'll see it in 4 months. It's good. It's a good one. Also, sometimes the shroud can come in clutch at literal points and go like, hey, you know what? You're in combat. Had the society tag you, but oops. It's like you're in combat in a war. Have fire speed or something else. Like, have this cool thing, and I'm like, cool thing, yeah. And then we got a cool thing. Also, still 5k there.
Research complete.
Hey! And there's that galactic bureaucracy, and our side has war fatigue. I mean, I don't care, really. So, I'm not even involved in that war. Precognition interface. Advances in the field of psionics suggest the possibility of creating combat computers capable of reading and analyzing the impulses of telepathic operatives before they are cognitively processed. I mean, that's good. We should probably research that at some point. Does war seek affect your economy? No. It just means that eventually you're forced to white peace. Do I go for that now? I mean, if I did, it would take 62 months. Alternatively, I could do hostile environment adaptation, which has been sitting there for ages, and gives me 5% habitability, which does improve everything. Let's go with hostile environment adaptation. Because, you know, more habitability means more happiness means more resources, and just better workers. Also, while we're here, build a starport. You need that starport so you can do a thing. Yeah, in 2 years, we'll be... Let's make peace. Let's see what happens. What happens over here? I don't know. Whoa! Okay, the Zakran United Worlds just got a little bit more fragmented. Yes! Things absolutely were gained. That actually went quite well. They gained like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems. More importantly, they totally sliced them apart. Like that's a victory. Yeah, 3 systems. We need to do all the research at once, assigns 1 scientist to each project at XCOM. Yeah, unless those scientists are, like, amazing, it's not going to end that well. So that war's over. That war is done. We have new tech, and that is antimatter power. Remember all those alloys we just spent upgrading our ships? Yeah, we're going to spend more alloys upgrading our ships now. Yep, definitely want encryption, quantum firewalls, because people will use espionage to try and steal our stuff. Also, remember all this stuff that we're upgrading? Yeah, we're going to have to upgrade them again as soon as they're done. It's kind of the problem with it. It's like, yay, we upgraded our ships, and now we must do it all over again to make them stronger. You have delicious tech right for the stealing. Exactly, and I'd rather they didn't steal it. There's actually a ascension perk where one of the things is that the enemy do not get things they can research from your destroyed ships. Like, they can't research your destroyed ships, which is quite cool. I like that. Also, For no particular reason. We're building a starport right here. Like, just right here. That is happening. Just in case the thing in Tigira becomes a problem. It might become a problem. Also, give me one moment, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, you asked. It's 1. I'm gonna make it 2. Yeah, we have a trade collection here.
Rocket new tech.
It's kind of important because there's a lot of trade here. Also, we gained encryption. And now I think we should gain space-time theory for more physics research. Long investment. Still think it's worth it. Also, this can now upgrade. Yay. You have 3, 3, 1. Ooh. 1 on each of these. Well, we need to build another housing. You have 2. You're building a planetary administration. 5, 1. High quality minerals. Ooh. Mineral purification. Absolutely. 3, 1. I mean, you're going to need a hollow theater eventually.
Upgraded.
Yay, we upgraded those ships. They need upgrading again. Cost another 500. Boo! Yeah, the downside. Ooh, we can buy 1,000. That'll make it cheaper.
Accretion complete.
That'll make it much cheaper. Right, you've done that. I need you to put some of these on here. And
Innovation
that's about it. Flat cannons. I think it's time for weather control systems. For more housing. The ability to alter a planet's weather patterns to suppress destructive weather phenomena will make residential buildings easier to maintain and open up new areas of habitation. Now this should upgrade a little faster because we have 2 here. Also, yeah, 500 to upgrade. You gotta upgrade. Also, you've got to upgrade too. This little fleet's getting stronger. This little sneak around and destroy pirates fleet. The Sharper League have become militaristic. This won't matter because you're about to not exist. What did the event happen? I don't know, but I'm worried about it.
Research complete.
That's why I'm trying to get stronger. Hostile adaptation. Ooh, more. Oh. Resources from jobs plus 5%. Just all jobs. Thinking outside the box merely places you in another, somewhat larger box. Ooh, which is... Okay, they're both exactly the same in terms of development. I'm gonna go with synthetic thought patterns. See, we're upgrading faster now. We're upgrading faster because we now have 2 shipyards. Oh, pirates! We can kill them. Not with that. Go.
Construction complete.
Go deal with it. You know, at some point we could totally kill the Prakiki. Consider your words carefully. We're monitoring all your channels with little walkie-talkies and telescopes. Tee-hee. Like a lovely... The problem is this empire is so huge, hyperlanes are just going to be awful. It's going to take so long to set them up. Has anyone started setting them up? Good. No one has started setting them up yet. Whew. The Sharper Republic have declared the Prakiki their rivals. Kill them! Zap them! With space lasers! Pew 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 pew! Space combat! We won! We destroyed the spaceships too! Kapow! Also, we lost... no one? I don't think. Yeah, I think that was a total flawless victory. You have no orders? Well, go research that. No, baby. And telescopes. Don't forget little telescopes. That's how they spy. Little telescopes and walkie-talkies.
Construction complete.
Hey, that's more powerful. That's also more powerful. Yeah, you know what? This is being upgraded further into a star hold. It's also getting hangar bays. And crew quarters. Because I maybe have to worry about something popping out of there. Yeah, am I going to need this? Possibly not. Also, that's done. Destroyer hull points, plus 200. Yeah, let's go with that.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, ships have been upgraded. Another 500 to upgrade them again. Getting close. Getting close to 9k per fleet. We still selling alloys each month? Yes. We absolutely need to, because we're getting 131 in monthly trade from that. We could, however, reduce the amount of alloys we sell to, say, 30. Patrol log. One last log has been found and translated. Patrol log. Officer Gilgam. Detected crashed vessel on 5523X. Route to investigate. Vessel identified as the Ravnik. A Class P modular freighter. A single survivor in critical condition was recovered from the wreckage. Identity confirmed as Pirax. Bootswain's mate. Remaining crew either perished in crash or turned on each other shortly before our arrival. As per standard protocol, I'm leaving this log here and registering the Ravnik as a protected gravesite. End recording. Hey, Pervax survived. Wait, was Pervax the one who was meant to be dead? Wow. Held out for a while. The one that should die soon never died. Good for them. They held on for just long enough. You know what? We don't need this anymore. More research. The Joon'Ven Formation has chosen the... Yay, we're the president of the Federation now! Also, a skill 3 governor blessed by the goddess of fortune joins the Joon'Ven Formation. Constantly gets declared he will die very soon, and then is the sole survivor. Maybe he just didn't die soon enough. I mean, do we want a skill 3 governor? Do I want a skill 3 governor? Do I need a skill 3 governor? Nah, not interested. Also, we are full on stuff here. This is an asteroid impact one that's really good for mining. Oh, it also has moat harvesting traps. And a site for an alien zoo! We absolutely want both of these. Alien zoo is a good alternative to the, yeah, it's good. How are my sectors doing? Fine. I mean, we're waiting on things to happen. We're waiting on populations to be unemployed. It happens very slowly because we are Joon'Ven. And it just happens very slowly. Also, upgrade that. Also, if you wouldn't mind building another research lab, that'd be fine. Build another one. Get more research in. Let's break that 1K. 88 years into the game. Yeah, tech's going slow. But everyone else is also going slow. Meanwhile, our fleets. 8.8k? Ooh, I want that. Hang on. Yep. Give me more Unity. We're doing well on Unity. 866 Unity. I mean, so much so we're about to gain more trade value. Victory time is default 2500, yeah. Trickle up economics. Our society believes that wealth is created at the bottom and then funneled up to fuel the state. Each clerk generates 1 additional trade value. So we'll get more trade value and more consumer goods and more energy. Not a lot of each, but we'll get more. Do you know what's ironic? If we decided to become the Crisis, which we're not going to, the menacing corvettes and, like, destroyers and everything all take minerals to build, not alloys. But we're not very warlike right now. I mean, plus 1k, we're maxed on influence, so we're not doing anything with influence right now. Doing nothing with influence. Moat harvesting trap. You have 2 jobs. You can upgrade that. Hey! We can activate the claim Casus Belli. Why? I mean, you're not going to, right? Intriguing. Also, yep, 9k, 9k. Going pretty well. Ish. Kind of. That's about to upgrade. They are the same federation. It's very unlikely. Yeah, I thought so. Actually, they're not in my federation. They just have association status. They're slowly getting less disloyal. You know what? Can we make things a bit better? Can I make things a bit better with you? Would some consumer goods make you happier? Oh, not very. What about some exotic gases? Oh! Oh, you are a fan of the exotic gases. 100? Have 100. I know I subjugate you all, but we can be friends. Yay! Now they're just disloyal. That. There is art. There is no apology needed. A fine gift, You have our thanks. Yay! They hate us a little less now. A little less. Look, we're protecting you. You could expand into this space.
Rocket.
So long. Hopefully you're back in time. Also, the Sharper League just joined. Wait, are you? No, you're still at war. You're still at war. Ooh! The largest of the standard military vessels, battleships are traditionally heavily armoured and sport several gun batteries. Yeah! Yeah, let's get that one. Let's get battleships. Let's research battleships. I mean, we can't use any of them yet because... Yeah, I build a mixed fleet. I build mixed fleets because I find that corvettes and stuff are actually useful. Like, they have a purpose. You sometimes want really small and nimble ships. They're good at dodging. What about Titans and Colossus? I mean, I tend to have one Titan in a fleet. I tend to have quite a lot of corvettes. Then we get slightly less of them all, and it bleeds up. Also, 5%. Extra everything. We have 4 of those. We absolutely need to get rid of them. So, now we're getting 5% more from everything. Also, where are their blockers that we can get rid of? Like these. And these. And them. And we're out of money. Getting rid of more of that stuff. Could start building this into a 3rd fleet. Could. Should. At the very least, we should make this 20 destroyers. Which will cost me 1,500? That's nothing. That's nothing. Case in point. That's nothing. We also need a leader. Oh yeah, you! Oh my, there's you. I forgot about you. Evasion ship fire rate. The leader from a space-based warrior culture has been taught unorthodox hit-and-run tactics. You are great! I mean, we don't normally like other alien species, but you will make an exception. Apparently there are 2 people now commanding that. No, there aren't. There's only 1. There we go. Now you're a 10.5k fleet. Oh, you're a 10.5k. We have a double digits and thousands fleet power thing now. Yay! We're doing a thing and we're making it strong. Do-boo-doo-doo. We gotta make a pretty much... Oh, hang on! Do we want to waste some more energy? Of course you want to waste more energy. Could this be where everything began? Ah! In one of the lower planes of the Shroud, we encounter a spirit that is ensconced itself behind some kind of powerful psionic shield. Leave. Do I really want to worry about that? If this is... Yeah, the problem is if this wakes up and it's bad, and... Do I really want to wake this up? Press the button? Alright. We did not venture this deep into the Shroud, only to be turned back now. After channeling all of their psionic might, our telepaths were able to form a breach at the shield large enough for some of them to peer through. We do not know what those telepaths saw on the other side of the shield, but it was enough to permanently unhinge their minds. Their sacrifice was not in vain, however, as the act of breaching the shield showed us how to generate a similar force field. If a technique can be refined, we may be able to form psionic shields large enough to encompass entire starships. I mean, this is way beyond our remit right now. I mean, psionic shields... There are 67,824k tech, like research tech. That would take us decades. But they're really good. But we have the research option. That's the important thing. We have the research option. Also, guess what? We've got through about 20 years in game. And that means we're nearly at the 3-hour mark, because time moves slowly. Don't we need Zro? Yeah. We've got some Zro deposits. We just haven't... yeah, we got one there. We just haven't got the tech yet for it. I mean, we could always... buy Zro when we need to. We just need Zro for it. 10 years for the ticking doomsday clock? Yeah, but I think we'll be ready for it. Yeah, we're not doing it, not a rogue AI. We can't even use them anyway. So yeah, we have nearly 20k of fleet power here. In the next 10 years, we might get even stronger. We also have this backup fleet being generated that'll also help us out. If something comes out of there at 2300, we'll be ready for it. We also have a lovely 2.7k thing here that actually is going to give us... Ooh, a targeting computer might be nice. Ooh, a targeting computer for weapon range. Oh, that's Starbase modifier. No, hang on. That might be good, though. No, it said 2300. The event distinctly said 2300. For this. It went, hey, 2300's gonna be a year. It's gonna be potentially bad. So, we were given fair warning when we entered this system that something bad might pop out of there in 10 years' time. So we're gonna have to be ready for it. And then we hope that it heads up and around and just sort of, like, smashes its face into here. That'd be sweet. That'd be very sweet. But it won't. What I'd really hope to have happen is for these guys not to wake up. The other guys to wake up and fight the Brakiki. That would be neat. But we're probably not going to be so lucky. But for now, we're going to have to call it there. For we have reached the end of the stream. And what a fun stream it was. They have some very powerful tech in the pipeline. Hopefully.
Mayhem.
Hopefully.
Yippee!
Also, Anon Giles there with a, with 26 months. Thank you so very much. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Yeah, it was a bit of a slow one, but, we are getting there. We are gaining the power. We also did a literal ton of, I hope to catch all of them. Well, there's always the VODs if you can't, but, there was, I mean, hopefully we'll, get even more cool, because sometimes archaeological digs just pop up out of nowhere. Hopefully that will happen for us. But, you know, we didn't get much bigger. We did claim this territory. But we have a stronger fleet, and I think soon we'll start thinking about getting some hyperlanes built. We also had our first war. We just looked at it from a distance. Yeah, that's true. I mean, eventually the Brakiki will probably force our hand, and all sorts of other things. And I imagine some people watch the VODs and are like, oh my word, Kiko's not declared war on anyone. And it's like, yeah, I know. Why would I? I mean, eventually, this could happen. This could happen. If we gained more intel on them. Time to build the space highway? I mean, we could start. I mean, it costs 500 alloys per bit. And have you seen how big my empire is? It's big. It's gonna cost many, many, many thousands of alloys to build the space highway. Many, many thousands. But I'll see what we can do. But thank you ever so much, everyone, for being here. I also got a third envoy. Oh, did I? Oh yeah, because I'm the president. I'm the president. Hang on. But, I mean, I could propose your subjugation. But you kinda hate my guts. So I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But, yeah, thanks for noticing that. But, yeah, a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before we conclude. Like, for instance, threndy.com. You can check it out as my website there. You could also find links to buy my book. It's right there. You can buy it. I'm working on chapter 45 of that book now. I saved it. Don't wait, just did it. There's also my Discord, where you can join a large-time community that I'm often a part of. There's tons of places to talk about my writing, my streams, my Let's Plays. I often find myself playing Stellaris on weekends with friends of mine. And, watch as they absolutely dominate the games that I just sort of sit there and go, doop-de-doop-de-doo. But, I can do some things sometimes. There's also the fact that if you link your Twitch and Discord together and you sub to me on Twitch, you can use the Twitch emotes on Discord, and there's all of the emotes based on Let's Plays and streams past and present that are just there that you can use, including rocks. And hey, if you link your Twitch and Discord one, you could use the Kikoskia on my server, and it is a cool emote. Happy Zarquad Day. I can't! I don't have the thing! Also, there's my Patreon, where you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. Nothing Let's Play or stream-wise hidden behind paywalls, but there's tons of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that you typically don't see that makes this a full-time shebang. So those who do pledge to me not only get a different coloured name on Discord and my deep and sincere thanks, they also get the ability to vote on upcoming playthroughs when the opportunity arises. Also look, gav'roc, he's 160. Still trucking. There's an event, gav'roc, that could maybe happen that might mean that you never leave that position, but I don't know if it'll happen. But, there's also my YouTube channel, where you can check out all of my content, from the very first video over 14.5 years ago to the most recent video that happened today. There's also all my Twitch VODs there, and everything in between. Like, seriously, there's over 10,000 videos, 300 playlists, there's something for nearly everyone! Unless you like sports games, or horror games, or visual novels, or... No, actually, Train Simulator, I do have some videos, though not extensive ones. So, forget that one. If you sub to me, which I greatly appreciate, you'll get me one step close to 100,000 YouTube subscribers. Hello, Trojan. You just caught me at the end, but great to see you. Pull jacks? I mean, is it really? I don't know. Maybe? I'll take it. Yeah, I played a sports game. Anyway, if we get to 100,000 YouTube subscribers, I'll do a replay of Terror from the Deep and a replay stream of Wizards of Warriors 2 Iron Sword. And if we get to 550 Twitch sub points, we're at 256 right now, I'll do a playthrough of a game. I mean, I planned it to be Super Mario World. I'll stream a game I've never played before, but I am open to suggestions if people have ideas. Depending, of course, if I like the idea. It is conditional. Also, there is my Twitter, where you can follow me to get notifications about when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other things. Also, monthly minerals 10%. That's really good. That's also really good, though. But, those who, check my Twitter, you get a feed of cool stuff. Is Speedball 2 a sports game? I don't know, but I've not played Speedball 2, so there we go. There's also me thanking all of you, because seriously, you're all absolutely fantastic, and I could not do what I do without all of you, because seriously, you are all absolutely amazing. You are fantastic, and so supportive, and wonderful, and just brilliant, and, like, I couldn't do what I do without you, and you're just so wonderfully supportive and great, and I'm repeating myself, but I wouldn't want to do it all without you, because you are the reason I do what I do, you're the reason I can do what I do, and I make what I do to entertain all of you, so thank you all so very much for making this wonderful job a reality. It's hard at times, but it's absolutely worth it to see you smile at the stuff I make. So thank you ever so much, everyone. Seriously, thank you. Also, we don't know what's in this spot here. Or here. Like, we don't know what's in here. You guys, we don't know what's happening with you. At all. but you are part of that group there. You are part of that group. And so, whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream is tomorrow, 2 PM BST, Animal Crossing New Horizons, no problem, Prime, where we will be continuing the adorableness. For the adorableness must continue. And I also have to really think about what's going to happen in Hillsfire 11.0. Also, I bet there's a wormhole here that leads to there which has a psionic entity. Calling it now, probably what's happening. There's a Gaia world in there. Won't be able to get it, it's too far away. But that's what's there. That is absolutely what's there. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. I don't know. Who knows? And remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone was nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. Next Wednesday, hope Hillstars goes well. Yeah, hope so. And I'm glad you're enjoying it, Dark Jade. Later.